Hiya, come on in, get cozy. Everyone is staying blessed and protected. I hope everyone's going to have an absolutely marvellous moon day. It's the second Sunday, if you ask me. Bank holiday. Yeah. Scotland, only the banks are closed. You know, it makes sense there. Even kids go to school on bank holidays in Scotland. Yeah, I want to thank all my lovely subscribers for all your likes, your shares, your comments, and your emails, everything. I appreciate every single one of you. I wasn't even going to go do a reading, and like Spirit's like, nah, just do it. So here I am. We're going to use, we've got strength here. I'm going to use the Mindscapes. It's quite a new deck, this, and I think I've only used it in one reading, but I feel called to use it, to do it. I just started to read the book of it, and I'm going to actually read the book today because it sounds really interesting. I feel like this who wrote it, she made it after John E. He wrote it after the COVID. Yeah, because it starts with the stay-at-home order came on the March the 13th, 2020. We thought it would last for 2 weeks, a month at most. We obeyed the order and remained inside. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't obey no one. I was out in the countryside. But yeah, so was everybody else, to be honest. There were nobody on the streets. It were like apocalyptic. The streets were empty and the countryside was full. But anyway, if it comes around again, I think there's going to be, an uprising. I don't think people are going to be so compliant next time, except the ones who got jammed. But yeah, not me. No, thank you. Anyway, if anybody did, I feel sorry for you, and that's just my opinion. Even my Mimi, she's never been vaccinated in her life. She's 13 now, and she's still going strong. Her sister, she was, and she had a stroke, and she's gone. Been a while now. Oh, did you see that candle when I said that? Oh, oh. Anyway, let's get into this reading, and we'll see what Spirit wants us to see today. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective exactly what they need to see right now. Thank you. We love you. The Four of Tides, which is like a Four of Cups, it can be like reflection, looking back at what we've, instead of looking at what we have, it's looking back at what we've lost. But I'm seeing a lot of purple here. Purple is to me, very spiritual. A Knight of Swords is a fast energy. This looks like somebody in a plane, kind of looks like a plane or something like that. Somebody might be going on a journey. We've got the Emperor here. Father figure, boss man, boss figure. Doesn't have to be a man, but it's coming out as an emperor. It reminds me of the Great Wall of China here. It doesn't have to be, but that's what it looks like. We've got the Queen of Branches. This is like the Queen of Wands. This looks like a little workshop. I'd love to live somewhere like that. Somewhere out in the countryside, just peaceful nature. I mean, I bring nature home, but with my plants and whatnot in my house. But I'm a little garden. I love my little garden. I just split it on strength. But we're going to see what Spirit wants us to see today. Yeah, Heavenly Spirit. Oh, the Five of Cups. You see, this is not a good energy to be in. I mean, if somebody's in this energy right now, you know, Five of Cups energy is like a kind of regret. Somebody regretting something here. Especially with a 5 and 4 here. What are you doing, crawling along? See, Bear. It's so beautiful. He's Nanny's princess. You're whacking Mimi in the face with your tail. Oh no, she's whacking her. Stop whacking Mimi. Mimi, move. Sorry, that was just too funny. She was whacking her. Oh dear. Oh. Well, if somebody's in regret here, who's in regret, Spirit? Who do we have in regret? You shouldn't have regrets. If you've got regrets, it means you've done something wrong. Because you can't regret anything else. Why would you? I knew it was strength coming out. That's the third time I've seen this card. Strength. The great work. Oh, Spirit. And the Queen of Branches. I want to look at and see what this says. Because I do think it will resonate with someone. The key words: strength through gentleness, power through compassion, perseverance through maturity, taming base urges and instincts. The planet Zodiac Leo, element fire. Symbols: upward peak, purple mountain, wind-bent trees, house, coral, mare with a foal and a stallion, a farmer. A purple mountain rises majestically towards the heavens as if pointing the way towards the higher self. In the shadow of this grounded behemoth, lies a modest house and a horse corral. A farmer stands at the fence and feeds a stallion, while farther off a mare gives her foal an encouraging nuzzle. In this symbiotic system, powerful nature coexists harmoniously with its inhabitants because of a reciprocal flow of loving care. Wild energy has been tamed through nurturing and guidance. The lesson here is simple. A situation can be managed without using excessive control and outward force. Will you treat yourselves and others gently as you move through tough circumstances? Excuse me. Action. This week, set aside 10 minutes each day to cultivate a meditation or mindfulness practice. The next time you encounter a frustrating situation, call upon these techniques to quieten the mind, enhance awareness of inner thoughts and feelings, and create space for productive insights. I feel this is strength has come out here because someone's in this feeling. Someone's in the the Five of Tides energy, which is, sometimes it can help us, but I feel like you have the strength to overcome this. It's to do with loss and grief, disappointment, separation, crisis, salvaging the remains, but there's also a silver lining. I feel like there could have been a setback here. But Spirit is showing that there is strength here. There's a silver lining. And then we've got the great work. And I feel like is that the... It's not the world, no. I'm thinking it's a world because we've got extra cards in this deck. This is North Node. Humor, gratitude, lightheartedness, appreciation. Purpose, destiny. So I feel like there's something here, something's happened here, but Spirit is like saying, no, you have the strength to overcome this. There's going to be a silver lining. Because sometimes the bad things that happen to us can lead us on to the greatest things that could ever happen. I'm a perfect example for that because, I went through the worst thing in my life. I've been through so many things, but honestly, my whole life was like crashing down. There were so many people that was against me. getting gang stalked. You know, the lies that was being made up against me. I literally had to move out of the way, literally. And now it's like I have to pinch myself sometimes, you know. I mean, I might not have my full physical able abilities that I would like, you know, that I used to have, but I have comfort and care, surrounded by love. I just seen the Ten of Stones. That was like the Ten of Pentacles there, yes. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. What messages do we have for the collective? If you find yourself in the Five of Tides energy, though, the Five of Cups, you know, it could be a time of reflection, you know, but there's a silver lining here. And grief, well, yeah, there's forward movement here. We have the Chariot. Things moving forward. I mean, to be in that Five of Tides and then have the strength in the Chariot here, this is like, yeah, you can move forward out of this energy. You can, you know, there's hope here. I'm feeling like with the Seven of Tides, there's choices. You know, we always have a choice. Excuse me. Every day you wake up, you have a choice whether you're going to be in a good mood or a bad mood. You choose. You decide. If you wake up and you're in a Five of Cups energy, that's your decision. You are in control of your emotions. You can decide at any moment whether to change that. That is how we have control. It's like, you know, it's like the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. I feel like, you know, you can change. You can, anybody can change. If somebody, and you know, you always get people like, oh, you made me feel like this. You made me. No one made anybody feel like anything. They might have done something, but it's up to you how you react to it. You're in charge of your emotions. We've got the Death here and a King of Branches. There's some kind of ending here. And this is like the King of Wands. Something's over. And I'm seeing wheels on both of these. Something's over. And it could be with a King of Wands. You know. Something's ended. The Seven of Cups here. I'm seeing the Ten of Stones again with the Five of Stones. Something, you know, being left out of something. Something's over. Usually the Five of Stones is like the Five of Pentacles being left out of something. And we see this building here, this person's here up these stairs and this person's there at the bottom. You could have left somebody. Or they could have left you, take that as it resonates. But I feel, oh, somebody could have lost someone. Actually lost somebody. Picked this up the other day as well. It was lost. I think it was I don't know if it was the last reading that I did on, was it Sagittarius or Scorpio, one of them, I feel. Or I don't know. But yeah, there was a loss there. It could be a loss. Of a fire sign, you know, King of Branches. It's a King of Wands. Take that as it resonates. It could be a physical loss, you know, or a spiritual loss. Six of Cups. Six of Tides, as this deck calls it. But yeah, the Six of Cups here. This is like memories, childhood memories, memories from the past resurfacing. On the Three of Pentacles. I'm seeing the Six of Branches peeping out here. You know, the Six of Branches is peeping out. This is, you know, success here. Something being a success. Even public recognition. Yeah, we've got the Magician here, you know, manifesting, having everything that you need. The Three of Pentacles, it's always something, you know, that is like a joint, something to get, you know, a joint thing. There's 3 being the magic number. Yeah, we've got the Queen of Tides here. This is the Queen of Cups. This could be your energy. Could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Take it as it resonates. The Queen of Tides is a very intuitive energy. Like, this could be, you know, this could have been a loss in the family even. I'm seeing 8 of Swords. Oh, the 8 of Swords is, you know, it's can sometimes represent, yeah. We've got the moon here as well. This could be affecting someone. I mean, this could be, you know, a King of Wands. You know, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign. 8 of Spheres, 8 of Spires is this, like the swords energy. You know, it's affecting. It's like being in your own mental entrapment. It could even represent some kind of, you know, I feel like with it being a loss here, I feel like someone's all in their head here. Someone's all in their mind. But it's up to you. You can change that. And I feel with the moon showing itself, it's like somebody not talking about the mental health. I don't know why, you know, when it's like that, talk to, who is it? Talk to Frank or something like that. Frank's my dad's name. But it's something like that, you know, or talk, what's that name? It might not be that, might be the Rugs one. But it's like, talk to Andy, is it? I don't know. It's something like that. That's what I'm picking up on. Someone needs to talk about the mental health. You see how that fell out? The 4 of Cups, and it came out in reverse. Over this 8 of Spires. Oh, I'm seeing the Judgment here. And the 7 of Branches. It's not giving me a meaning for this in reverse, but you know, the 4 of Cups is usually that. I feel like somebody could be stuck here in the mind. You know, it's more mental than emotional, I'm picking up. And I feel like somebody is protecting themselves here. Someone's in a place where they're actually probably not even talking about it, which is not helpful. Queen of Stones, which is a Queen of Pentacles, which is, you know, a very grounded energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, take it as it resonates. But, you know, a Queen of Stones, it could even, you know, could be a mother, could be your energy. It's coming out under the 6 of Cups, so, you know, this is a past energy. This is somebody connected to the past. Got the Sun here though. I feel like the Sun is your happy place. This could be the memories that you have. Somebody's got memories here of the past, of being happy with someone. This is, and maybe there's been a loss, and this is why they're now in the 8 of Swords energy. I feel like somebody's holding on to their emotions and keeping it in their mind. You know what I mean? Like not talking about it. Sometimes we have to talk, especially if, you know, you've got suffering from mental health. Like if you're in such of a place like that, you were in an 8 of Swords energy. You know, you do have to speak about it. This is why we have counsellors and therapists and everything. Or, you know, just pick up the phone and talk to someone. You know, even just talking out to your ancestors. Talk to someone. Talk to your dog. or your cat, or whatever, your bird, whatever you've got. High Priestess. I feel like this is, you know, tapping into your higher self, tapping into your higher knowledge. It looks like a kind of a fortune teller's tent there. And I'm seeing the eye here. You might have even got a reading done, or you might need to get a reading done. Or this could be your reading. Take that as it resonates, but there's higher knowledge here. Intuition. Oh, I just split it on the devil. You know, this is a very low vibrational energy, so I feel like that it would being stuck in your mind can make it very low vibrational. It's not a good energy to be in. You know, you can be, if you're in an energy that's very low vibrational, due it can be to grief as well. You know, people who are suffering through grief are the most vulnerable. As on a spirit, but it can also mean addictions and things like that as well. You know, freer branches. Freer branches is making a plan, going ahead with a plan, you know. Or you might have even had plans, or you might be tapping into your intuition here to make plans. But it came out on the Queen of Stones, the Queen of Pentacles. I'm seeing like this, because there's a protection around this tree here. I feel like this is representing whoever this reading is about. It's like somebody putting a protection around. And there's also two more here, so that I feel like, you know, these are to stop the animals from eating the bark. So I feel like somebody is putting a protection around themselves, or you are protected by, you know, ancestors here. There's a protection. I feel it. There's some protection around someone to stop others gnawing at you. You know, like a like the animals gnaw at the trees, and these are like, this has got quite a lot of growth. These are quite new. And I'm seeing something rolled up there, a plant, something like a plan here. Protecting your plan, protecting your ideas, protecting yourself as well from outside forces. The Page of Wands with the Emperor. Well, I don't know why that reminds me of a mine shaft here. Or it could be like a treehouse or something like that. But the Emperor gives me, you know, it's Aries energy, gives me father figure, boss figure. Somebody could have lost a father or grandfather, or, you know, something like that. Could take it as a resonates. But I also see this ladder. It's like somebody is up the ladder. This is somebody at the top of the ladder looking down. So this is like you know, an Emperor energy. Could be looking down. Could have climbed the ladder to success. This could be someone else looking down on someone. To take that as a resonates, you should never look down on anyone. No, look. Devil energy again. Yeah. Oh, spirit. This could be somebody around you or somebody in your life that actually is looking down. Somebody who's already climbed the ladder to success, who's looking down. But that ladder could just be pulled away and they're going to be stuck up there. I'm feeling quite a somber energy. But I feel like Spirit is like, no, there's strength here. You have the strength to pick yourself up, to move forward, you know, to get over whatever this ending was. It could even, I'm seeing this cannon here. It could be just remembering, you know. Anything else, Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, regarding this situation? Anything else the collective needs to see? Four of Stones, which is like the Four of Pentacles. You know, the moon looks full there, but it's kind of hidden away behind that. I don't know, building. Thought it was a tree at first. The Four of Pentacles is, and we got the Seven of Stones as well. These are representing Pentacles. And it gives me the same buildings here. This is planting the seeds. Four of Stones is, you know, it can represent savings, holding on to things. With the Seven of Stones, it's like, yeah, Seven of Pentacles is always planting the seeds here. And we've got, look, where the moon is here behind this one. And now it's that same, looks like the similar building, but the moon's more brighter. It looks like the same city. Yeah, look at this, the Hanged One and the Sun. Both kept, and the Hermit. Yeah, this is... The Hanged One is always seeing things from a different perspective. Sometimes we get put in a situation to look at things differently. We're seeing a polar bear here, and it's like there on its own little iceberg. You know, I feel like there's something to be taking a deeper look here, especially when I'm seeing the Hermit with the Sun. But I feel like there's something here, like someone needs to look beyond something, because you know, there's something much brighter ahead. You know, someone could have someone around them that, you know, like, and they're comparing themselves to someone else. You know what I mean? Something like that. Introspection. The Hermit is going within, taking a deeper look within yourself. You know, I don't feel like you should be comparing yourself to anybody else, especially if someone's, oh, I just got a feeling then. You know, like when your stomach flips, and like as if something's about to happen. I almost feel like someone is afraid to take that leap, but I feel like that they definitely will. I feel like all they need to do is actually go within and see the light at the end of this tunnel, because the sun is shining bright here. Yeah, you need to, it's like a lot of people don't realise how good they've got it, because they might be comparing themselves to others. And I keep seeing the Hierophant here. Taurus energy. It's almost like, it's like, yeah, God will make a way. Spirit's going to make a way. I'm going to go with this angel wisdom here. I think we need some angelic wisdom. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. This could be somebody in power here looking down on someone else, you know. But take that as it resonates. You might have to deal with people in power. If you do, you need to know your rights. The end of challenging times, things are looking up, a welcome relief, finding your way to a peaceful place, at the end of depression or an illness, travel or relocation. You see, this is what this could be. This Eight of Swords, depression, grief. You know, because something's over, something's ended here. Someone, you know, yeah, the Chariot again. The Chariot's there. Rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower and public recognition here. Pisces energy. I thought I saw a card that was turned over. Oh, I just split on that. It says, an unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. Yeah, I feel like there's some cheating going on here. Look, it's like he's like, it gives me cheating. I don't know why. Questionable motives. Somebody who lacks integrity. It could be this Emperor energy, you know. Yeah, just be very aware. I knew there was a card that was facing up. Protect what you have created. Be prepared. Never give up. Ask your angels for help. Environmental activism and animal rights. Protect what you have created. So there's something, somebody could be trying to take something from someone here. You might have created something and there's some sneaky morpho trying to take it away, trying to steal. And I feel like, yeah, there's your higher self here, that was your intuition. Listen to your intuition. You know, you could be going through that. You could have been in this depression and somebody's trying to take advantage of someone in that energy. The Hermit again. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. Virgo energy. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Yeah, I really feel like there's someone here trying to take advantage of someone else's sorrow, kind of. Wishes come true. Your dreams become reality. A magical time of life. Good fortune and faith in the universe that all will be well. So this is having some trust here. 9 of Cups. I feel like, yeah, having that trust because wishes do come true. And this came out as well, you know, when I was doing a reading there, it says a wish is going to come true. Making a choice here, stop procrastinating or overanalyzing, get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options also could mean addictions as well. I mean, if somebody's in a depression, they could drink, you know, smoking, whatever it is, you know. Get over it. Don't let that swallow you up. No, I think I was saying to my daughter the other day, like, drinking is probably the biggest cause of cancer because it's just sugar. Alcohol is made from sugar, and sugar is like one of the biggest causes of cancer. And they say it's everything else. Yeah, cut sugar out of your life, and you probably see a massive change. I mean, it's all right a little bit now and again. I'm not saying don't ever have it, but it's in everything, every single thing, but mostly alcohol. Oh, we've got the world here. A brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment, spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. Yeah, this is like closing something out here. I feel like somebody overcoming it. Something being a success here. Wishes coming true. You know, you could be wishing that you could stop something, you know, wishing you could overcome something. And Spirit's like, yeah, this is going to happen. Excuse me. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded. A time of great success. Financial security and prosperity. The Midas touch. Everything turning out beautifully. A supportive parent and spouse and a good person to work for. So this is, you know, what a turnaround from whatever this was. things can turn around, you know, if you're feeling stuck somewhere, things can turn around. I keep getting a pain in the middle of my chest, like, I don't know, somebody could be feeling anxiety. That, you know what I mean? This could be this Eight of Swords as well. It could be anxiety. So I'm getting this pain and I've never felt it before. And it's like a stabbing pain right in the middle of my chest. Sharp as well. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Thankfully that did not fall out on the floor. An amazing new opportunity. Be bold, courageous and optimistic. Now is the time to take action and do what you're passionate about. So there's an amazing opportunity here. You know, and Spirit's saying be bold and courageous and optimistic. Now's the time to take action. So something of which is going to come true. You can get over this. You know, if you're in this Eight of Swords energy, whether it's depression, anxiety, addiction, whatever it is, you can do it. You can do it. Because we've got addictions again. It says make a choice and stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options and addictions. So there could be something here that could even be prescription drugs, you know. It says enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, impatient, news of exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar, do things that fuel your passions and finish what you started. I'm still getting that pain. Yeah, and I split it on this again, compassionate, accomplished, time of great success. So I feel like someone has got something here within them. This is why the Strength is here and the Chariot. I feel like there's a blip. This is just a blip. Somebody, because you know something, sometimes we have to go through things and endure them and come out the other end to make us stronger. You know, there's the most decent people on earth are people who have suffered. Not those who've never gone through naught, because they've got no kind of compassion, they've got no kind of understanding. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt, an exciting intellectual challenge, brilliant insights, information that you need but might be challenging to receive. Review all documents very carefully. Yeah, sometimes you might need, it's like information to receive. I feel like sometimes you might need to be told something, the truth, which is cold, hard truth. But it's truthful. I feel like it's logical, perceptive, insightful. So somebody might just say, you know, you need to get a grip of yourself here to make this change. Because sometimes you might hear something on the radio, on the TV, or in passing, or you might get a download, or, you know, someone might just tell you what is exactly what here. A Page of Swords gives me, you know, it's a watchful energy. It's somebody around you. Oh, but I don't know. Because seeing this again, somebody has questionable motives. So be very careful, yeah, about the information you receive. If someone's going to try and take the piss, because it said review all documents carefully. So if somebody's trying to get you to sign something, never, ever, ever sign anything without actually reading all the small print, reviewing it, taking it to somebody else to have a look as well. Somebody's trying, I feel like there's some kind of deception. Somebody trying to deceive somebody here because they might be in that anxiety, depression, or drunk, or whatever, you know, or whatever, I don't know, something, there's something, whatever resonates. It's just like a warning. It says here wishes come true, but this person's with their arms crossed, yeah, which is a universal sign, that body language of I want to be on my own. So somebody might want to be on their own here. You know, this person's got a lamp. It's like a genie in the lamp. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. So it's something here. It's something about somebody. It could be somebody in power. Somebody being deceptive, somebody being watching, somebody wanting to maybe catch somebody off guard. Oh dear. I need one of them sticks. That helps you pick stuff up off the floor. The Star. Have faith, the future is bright. Dreams come true. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times. The light at the end of the tunnel. What did I tell you? There's a light at the end of this tunnel. Have faith. The future is bright. Dreams coming true. The Star, very healing energy as well. So there's going to be an end to this. Whatever challenges that you're going through at the moment, it will come to an end. You know, got the Queen of Cups energy. Loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others but forgetting to take care of yourself. Trust your intuition, a deep love of family and friends. Follow your heart. Are you crying for? Oh, I'm not a baby. She's like, I want my breakfast, Nana. I should, honestly, as soon as I say that word, shh, wait. She does, you know, she does not stop barking when we mention FOOD. Oh, 5 minutes. Romantic, flirtatious, introspective, fickle, falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship, situations or topics that make your heart flutter, a love of art and poetry. This could be, oh yes, look. A time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, and gratitude to the divine. Oh, I have so much gratitude, me. So much gratitude. But I feel like somebody is in that 5 of Cups energy, you know, that they need to release it and need to get out of it, you know, because there is the light is at that end of that tunnel. It really is. We've got communicate here, analyse, let your mind tell you how to. So I feel like somebody needs to communicate something to somebody. You need to talk about it, especially if you're suffering in your mind. Don't suffer alone. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. We've got Mars energy. With the trust of a child, fun, romance and making art and doing it dramatically. Freedom, associations, your circle of friends and the arts. These came out. I cannot believe these same cards are coming out. So this, I can't remember which reading it was. It was one of the previous ones. Possibly maybe one of the star ones, but it might have been the moon in Virgo. I'm not sure. But I know that these cards have came out again. We've got the self-confidence to create, taking a chance on, resulting from the impressiveness of, and this is in Leo. And seeing Pisces as well. And air. Take it as it resonates. But I have just done a reading. We've got healing here. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. So there is something that needs healing. And, you know, I'm being creative, making art, you know, with the trust of a child. It's like become like babes. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. So I feel like someone is transitioning here, someone's healing. This healing is a transition, you know, coming out of this Eight of Swords energy. I'm seeing phobias here. Somebody could have phobias. And that could be anything, you know. Any kind of phobias. We've got empowerment. Frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. I feel like there's some kind of meeting as well, some kind of romance. Some could just happen. You know, you could just meet someone. We've got Pisces energy again. Water sign. Romantic love, yeah. So Pisces could be this romantic love coming in. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection. Through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Oh yeah, baby. My opposite sign is Pisces. We've got authoritative figures here. And communication. I just think communication. Oh, phobias wanted to come out. Somebody's got a phobia. And that's not that, you know, we've got scribe or writer here and authoritative figures. So you could be a writer, you know. And we've got allowance here. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. I just seen leaving or travel twice. I've seen that card. If it comes out again, it's meant to be. Oh, where did you go? Hiding. Ships. That could be the travel. You could be going on a boat. Or you might have a phobia of boats. What if take it as a resonate? We have a Gemini, authority figures. And this, you know, air sign, airs usually represent the law. Oh, I just seen magic vows. High priestess here. Yeah, higher knowledge. This, I feel like with it coming out twice here, we've got intuition to protect, attitudes from the past about and resulting from the history of, and this is in Cancer. So there's something that's happened in the past here. Oh my word, we've got Egypt and angels. You know, this could be our ancestors, and the angels are here. My grandson always talks about ancient Egypt. He's like, ancient Egypt, ancient Egypt. And my daughter said to him, why do you always talk about ancient Egypt? Is it because Nana's got an Egyptian room? But he's just got this fascination with ancient Egypt. So I feel like that, you know, he's like me. We've been there. Oh, yeah, look, because we've got the Merkaba here. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experience into our present to serve our highest purpose. I really feel like a strong, powerful, you know, ancestral energy coming through here. Through, you know, Egyptian and angels. And I just seen communication. So, you know, they could be trying to communicate with you. I feel like you'll get signs and feelings and, you know, things will come out, things will come through. I'm seeing gentleness here. Be kind to yourself and others, honour your gentleness and speak words of love. Yeah. So people are so quick to, you know, picking it. I mean, I've seen some, I actually unsubscribed from this person, yeah, because there was belittling. I know, I mean, I'm not for stars, celebrities, and I don't care about them at all. No, only Bob Marley, but and Damien Marley, his family. Yeah, only the Marleys. But it was what's her name? Katie Price. Now I'm not for Katie Price at all. I think I read a book years ago, but being absolutely disgustingly horrible. And I'm thinking, you know what it is? Leave her alone. Go sort yourself out. Go look at your own. Really being nasty. The things they were calling her. And the names, I was disgusted. I mean, I don't support any of these celebrities at all. But I'm not going to go pick somebody to bits and be so nasty. That is it's evil. Evil. If you ain't got no nice to say, don't say nothing at all. I'm not for this person. I'm not for her at all. But she's obviously, suffering. But yeah, well, let's pick on her. Let's pick on her. Why not? And I think they're disgusting. That's why I put that thing up, do not judge. Because, you're getting judged. Judge not, or thou shalt be judged. I just felt something there, like an air. But yeah, it really peed me off because I just think it's such bullying and it makes me sick. Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. The angels are here. The angels are here. And we've got celebrating the beautiful gift of life. Let the heavens be glad and the earth rejoice. Let the sea and everything in it shout its praise. Psalms 96:11. You see the archangels, they're showing themselves. And then I got the angel wisdom. So I feel like, there's a lot of angelic protection around somebody here. You might be seeing orbs, feathers, pennies, butterflies, birds, whatever it is. They are the messengers with the wings. Got potential here. Think big for your future. Spirit is here. Yeah, you have got potential. Somebody has potential here. I feel like there's something that somebody's gone through. I'm not trying to win the approval of people, but of God. If pleasing people were my goal, I would not be Christ's servant. Galatians 1:10. Use loving strength and discernment. Yeah, and learn to discern who is good and who is not. I just seen forge, not follow. Forge your own path. Funny how so many words have different meanings, don't they? The English language is a spell. Spelling. That's why they call it spelling. Let love light the way. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He'll be with you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. Deuteronomy 31:8. Yeah, and this is having faith. And I read my Bible calendar today, and it says that God will protect you from the evil one. So this could be someone who's been, have someone like that in your life, but you're going to be protected. Yeah, peacocks here. Raise your standards. Sometimes people don't raise their standards because they don't feel like they're worthy of them. Worthy. But Spirit is like, no, yes, you are. Raise your standards. Be very choosy who you allow in your life, who you allow in your company, who you allow in your energy, because they might be trying to make you feel less than. And Spirit's like, no, they're not worthy of you. Never mind the other way around. See everything through the eyes of love. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. 1 Corinthians 13:4-5. So there could be someone here who is proud and boastful. I got that, didn't I? I picked that energy up. Somebody's trying to say, oh, well, I've got all this. I'm up here looking down on you. This is and this is probably why you're in that 5 of Cups energy. And Spirit's like, no, you have strength here. There's a success. There's something in you that you probably don't even see in yourself. I can't make this up. The angel of miracles. Open your heart and expect a miracle. Cheer up. Live in the moment. Angel of miracles. Oh, Spirit. And it says, believe in your dreams. The angel of miracles here. Believe in your dreams. Thank you, Spirit. Trust. Leap into the unknown. Have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. You know something? I'm going to have to pull an Archangel Michael one now because the angels are here. Angels. Definitely. And recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. We got this the other day as well. So much resonation. I just seen it's time to play. Yeah, get out of there. If you're stuck in the Five of Cups energy, it's like just have fun. Have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. So if you're in that energy, like Spirit's here to say, nah, oh no. We've got the sun there as well. That sun there looking at me, a time of great joy and success. The sun again, we've got the sun there. Yeah, I really feel like there's something here. The Spirit wants somebody to know. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. What message do we have for the collective before we close out this reading? Thank you, we love you. I have to go feed my doggies. She was very demanding. She was really demanding. She had food anxiety when we got her. And sometimes she's still like, you know, she acts like she hasn't been fed, and she gets fed twice a day. Regular, every single day, twice a day. I don't like my dogs to feel like they're without. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, the last message for the collective. Thank you, we love you. Get your power back. Oh, and put your creative energy into action. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine. So take back your power. Somebody might have forgot who they are. Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. And there you go. I hope this reading gets to whoever it needs to get at. And it says here, your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. How beautiful is that? That is beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for this beautiful reading. Take what resonates. I hope everyone has a marvellous Monday. I love you all. Take care. God bless. And I shall see you soon.